Okay, guys, we are back for another episode, and I can't wait because I've been playing Go all day today, and it's been a long time since I've been able to continuously play Go. But I'm actually still pretty butthurt about the loss from last episode. I should not have lost, and just to give you guys a bit of perspective, I've been playing against Crazy Stone's AI as well as OGS AI, and this 3K bot, in all honesty, was not as hard as the Crazy Stones or the OGS. I did feel like it was a lot easier, and if I would just have been more focused, and instead of just being on autopilot, I think I would have won. And to kind of hopefully show that to you, I'm gonna go and play against that 1Q. So as you guys can see, I was trying to mess around with a little bit of the settings. I'm not too sure how this game works still, and so I created another profile, same exact setting. Is just, you know, I've won 3 matches out of and I'm still ranked 7Q. So it's not like I'm altering anything, but I did figure out that with the abilities upgrade, we can actually improve the mindset here. And if we take a look at the mindset, when winning a game, the rank scores earned will be significantly increased. So if I just increase the mindset, it's not really changing the game itself. Like if I did calculations here, it says AI suggests move per square. 4 chances to show territory, undo 3 moves per game. If a certain move reduces your win by more than 35%. So I feel like the top 4 actually, in a real like face-to-face scenario, it's kind of too much. And so I'm just going to improve mindset just because it doesn't really change much. It just improves my my ranking in-game. So and with the improved ranking, that means I play against stronger opponents. And so I'm playing against a 1Q. If I lose this, I'm gonna call it a night because it is quite late, and I'm playing as black. So there we go. I really love the graphics of this board. I just wish we had the option to kind of change the background. Maybe there is an option that I just don't know about yet. So we're gonna try to just play safe for now. So he's approaching. Do I care? I could just take an enclosure right here. I could do a far enclosure right here, pushing him against my strength. Okay. Or I just push out. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. So you know what? I'm just gonna take an enclosure. Okay, again, he's approaching my side. I'm not too worried about that, in all honesty. So yeah, he's making a base, but so what? Okay, let's see here. Where else can I play? I can play here. I don't really like approaching the 3. I really never liked approaching the 3/4s here. I don't like the counter pincer. Me personally, I don't like the counter pincer. I want to do this, but I feel like he's going to counter pincer. I could approach on either side. I'm on the 3rd line right here, so it doesn't make sense to approach low. So I could approach high. That's something I could do. I could just invade in 3/3. Take points right now? Sure. Okay. And then we'll just approach low right here. Okay. And we'll just do a large knight's move here. He might do 3/3. Okay. Let's just go here. Okay. Sure. I don't like it if he turns. Okay. He's letting me out. He is also pincering me here, which I don't like, so I'm going to make a base first. Okay, so he is claiming all of this for his own. Let's attach. Okay. Sure. Do I care? I don't really. Okay, he is gonna start taking center here. So I do want to start moving on to the center. Okay. And so let's bug this group a little bit. Yeah, let's just go back home. That's fine. We'll block. Okay, so he's approaching out. Do I care? We could shoulder hit right here. Is there a reason not to? Again, we're gonna build our moil right here. Now this one stone is a little weak. If he... You know what? I am just going to defend. I probably don't need to. Okay, I can shoulder hit right here. Okay, and yeah, just walk on back. That's fine. Okay. Do I care? Boom, boom. No, don't care. Okay, just defend my corner. Okay, so he's kicking me. And now he goes in for the 3-3. The question is, I don't remember. This stone is closer, so I'm going to push him against to my stone right here. Sure. Do I just go in like this? I think so. Or I cap. No, I'll just go in. Okay. Go down. Push. Atari. Okay. So I'm thinking that is good. I've defended my corner, and now we are doing things. I'm feeling a little tight here. Yeah, so I'll just do this. Shoulder hit. Okay, I don't know why he did that, but you know what? I think I'm going to do this right here. And is there any reason to not? Yeah, just press him. Yeah. Just keep pressing, right? Okay. And do we just walk out? Okay, shoulder hit right here. Okay, again. I do want to defend my cuts here because there's a lot of cuts here. Yeah, I'll defend this way. Okay, push. And then here. Okay. So he's trying to get this big moil right here. Okay. Nope, sorry. Okay. He's gonna try to push through. And we will cut him off. Okay, so he is trying to make shape here. And I believe the weak point of this... I don't know. I don't know what the weak point of this is. Is it? This is the horse's face, right? So what? I can't do much. But he is reducing a lot of my moyo. So, you know what? Let's just probe. Because we can. There we go. Okay. Shape point is right there. Okay. Again, super gote. I don't really care. But let's... Okay. do want to kill this group right here, but first let's stay connected. Okay. He's making mistakes, I think. Okay, stay connected. Push through. Okay, cut. Do I just push through? Can I do this? I think so. Okay. And we want to stay connected, right? Okay, I gotta be very careful here. You can go here, right? Tari. You know what? I'm just gonna stay connected. Jump. Okay, jump. That's fine. Okay. Do I care if he gets that? I don't think so. But it would kill the eye, at least, for the most part. That is one eye. Unless I just play here. Play here. And then he runs. Okay, I'm gonna play here. Okay. And then I'm gonna play here. Okay. Block. Okay. Can I just jump? I think so, right? Okay, push. Cut. Cut. Okay, stay connected. Stay connected. Okay. And I want to stay connected. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I don't know why he did that, but let's push through. And push through. Yeah, push through. Okay. Oh, that's why he did that, huh? Okay, I might lose those 2 stones. That's fine. That is a-okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay. That's Sente. Yep. Okay. Okay, this is big. Okay. Okay, so I gotta be careful here because I'm running low on liberties. Forces. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm actually going to start killing. Yes, I'm going to start killing this T group right here. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Now I gotta pay attention here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think I have more than enough. So it's endgame now. Okay. Sure. Yep, there we go. So, like I said, the games are a lot easier with this particular AI, even though it's listed as a 1Q amateur. But as you guys can see, as long as I just maintain focus, make sure my groups are connected, and not do anything too drastic, like you guys saw, these 2 stones right here, I just gave it up because I was like, okay, well, I don't want to keep working with these 2 stones and lose my corner, especially when the main group that I need surviving is this group right here. This piece right here was important, and I was kind of one liberty. If I was 1 liberty short, I would not have won the liberty race, so this was vital for the survival of this center group. These are already connected. I don't see much of an issue, and he can't really go anywhere and get 2 eyes. If he runs out, I just box him in. It's like all black stones here, so there's nothing that this white center group can do. He could start poking and prodding here, but I'm so well connected up here that it's fine, and I have points in pretty much 3 corners. This corner right here is mine, this corner is mine, and this corner I stole from him. So there you go, 1K. It's a very easy, it was pretty easy, and so there you go. Should we do one more? I'm so scared to do one more. That was a tough game. I was playing somewhat fast. I was playing very fast. But you know what? I've actually never clicked this, so let's review the game. Can I download the SGF for this? I would love to download this. So it shows right here that black was pretty much ahead up until this point. So right here. For whatever reason, me playing here drastically dropped me down to 4.8, and I guess because he could do a lot of shenanigans right here. Like, he could have just capped right here, I think. But he didn't, so yeah, and I just shot back up. And so you guys can see the score estimate right here. Okay. What is this? What percent win rate? Okay, so I have full lead. The percent win rate is right. Estimated score. So yeah, I was dominating in this game, and again, we're just trying to make sure our groups are connected. So let's go back all the way here, and oops, sorry, my face is in the way. So let me show you guys. There we go. I think that is better. So you guys can see right here. Oops, sorry. Okay, that move that I just showed on the board drastically dropped me down. I was still ahead, but overall it was pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so at this point in the game, so whenever I am playing Go now, I always have to remind myself that opening is to develop the map. Okay, it's both players drawing out the map so that during mid-game we can fight it out and see who had the better position. And so right here, this is just, you know, you're just staking claim. It's not yours just yet until, you know, a couple moves in. But right now we are just staking our claim. We are saying, I want this territory. I think I'm going to take it. And, you know, me playing this move right here is pretty much saying, this is mine. Don't even come close to this. I have my corner right here. It's very hard for you to come in and destroy it. Now, albeit, I'm claiming that this corner is mine. So what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 points. 17, 18, 19-ish points. So this is a big 20-point move. Now, will I be able to get all 20 points? Probably not, but right now I'm saying most likely these 20 points are mine. So it is a huge territorial move. But you guys can see I'm stuck on the third line. And so if he just comes in and just presses me this whole time, I would be pretty much contained. And so his goal right here, which I think this was a mistake, I really don't think that he needed to play on the third line, just because I already have a third line here. And I can see that he's going to try to approach right here to kind of mess with this corner. Hence why I played here first, forcing him to run against a third line wall, which again, it doesn't do much for him. Just because this is so well defended, or more so defended than usual. Now, obviously, there's might be some variations where I can't defend it. But this is a great time for me to Tanuki. He has a base. Fine. You keep your base. I'm going to Tanuki out, and I'm going to try to disrupt White's area. And so now there's many options I could do right here. I could approach on either side, take a 3-3, or approach here. Now, I'm very hesitant to approach on a 3-4 position just because I don't know the Josekis, and it's very hard for me to just maintain my calmness when I'm doing something that I'm not too comfortable with. And so that narrowed it down to this corner over here. Either approach on either side seems fine, or just take points. And since I felt like this game, since I am more territorial in this game, I felt like I should just be super strong. And then once my group is strong, then start lashing out into the middle. His two white stones here are already kind of in between two black groups that seem to be fairly strong. So I have some pushing that I can do later. And so that's why I went for a 3-3. He decides to take this, and I don't want him to keep extending out on the fourth line. And so I came in to kind of disrupt that. It's really just to disrupt it. Nothing really. I didn't plan too much for that one stone. But he decided to extend out. I mean, he has an open skirt right here, so I can easily just slide under and really disrupt his corner. But first things first, he is approaching my other side right here. And if he gets this move in, approaching my corner, I don't have a place to extend. So I need to defend my corner. And so I figured a large knight's move puts a little bit of pressure on this white stone. It's not the best pressure. I didn't want to play on... I did not want to play here. Just because that leads to a pincer. Counter pincer. And then, you know, if I try to do this right here, right, it looks kind of weird, and I don't know how to respond to this, right? So it's like, so I really don't know how to respond to this, so I try not to deal with that. Okay, so yeah, 13, 14, 15, okay, and so this is just an old style Joseki. When do we stop? Right here, I could actually move away, and yes, I'm already on the third line. I don't need to play anymore. If anything, I could just like make a base right here. He turns, right? Is that what happened? I don't think so. He turns. And then, you know, it just gets very claustrophobic now, just because now this is his Sente. And, you know, say that I commit one more move here, then now my corner is in trouble, because this is a way for me to kind of lose the game. So, yeah, this is a way for me to lose the game. And I don't know what he would do. Would he play here? Atari down. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe something like this, right? And then maybe this. Okay, Atari. And then go down, right? And so these two stones are in trouble. And if I do this, how do I do this? If I do this, he goes in, right there, right? Atari's next move. Not really. But it just leads to a lot of just things that I don't need, right? And so I just don't need that. Anyways. Sorry. Oh. Okay, so we just continue on. And now I can actually Tanuki out. And so I made a base right here just to defend. Making a base to defend this approach on this one stone, just to make these two safe. And now, right here, so once I made a base, he decided to claim this whole top area as his. And if you guys can see, say that I decided to, you know, go right here. I'm just saying. Now his next move here is pretty harsh. And, you know, yes, he can go out and look at how much territory he's getting. And I'm getting squeezed left and right. Okay. My black group is not really that strong right now. Okay. And now he's getting a huge center. I'm getting squeezed. I'm up against a big wall right here as well. Okay. Yes, I could do something like this. Again, the AI wouldn't play this. I'm just randomly playing. But I just didn't like the idea of white just getting all of this. So I decided to play here. Now, my thought process was he would either play here and I just back off, or he just extends forward, I extend, he extends, I extend, he goes in. And I go here, he goes here, and, you know, we just do this, right? This was my idea so that I can start putting pressure on these two stones. So that's what I saw. He could also Hani on this side, right? Which is okay in terms of a move. I'm not sure if he needed to do this. So if he did something like this, right? Then I would probably, you know, I don't know, do something like this, right? And then, I don't know. I think the ladder works for me. Dun, dun, dun. Note the ladder does not work for me. So I didn't read that. So again, I'll probably just connect it and let him go out. And then probably do something like this. I don't know. I don't know what I would have done. So, but that was a possibility. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. Anyways. So he decides to go down protecting his corner, so he doesn't want me to slide through, which, okay, fine. If that happens, then I'm just going to make sure that he doesn't attach underneath and really hurt this group. So this is a way for me to get more liberties. He decides to play here. That's Gote. I can ignore, which I did. And again, this move here is strengthening his group here, kind of concentrating him into one tiny area, and it's allowing me access to the center. Okay. So yes, I come out, he decides to go in, I protect my corner, and then he jumps out. Sure. Again, I played this because I did see that other variation, which I showed you guys. And so, just try to defend. He comes here, I do a shoulder hit. Again, trying to build that concavity. He ignores and decides to do this, so I go here, protect the corner, okay? He hits, and then I go up. Okay. He then goes in for the 3-3, and then I think I did okay. I think. Okay. And then this. So this was actually really hard for me to kind of look at. Okay. Okay, so I had to do a lot of reading right here. I didn't want to do this and allow him to do this, and then what? Right? This is a living shape. So, right? This is a living shape. So I didn't want that to happen. And so protecting the cut here is not a good thing. And so I figured if I did this and he does this, then I can do Atari, right? He has to take. He has to take, and then I fill. That was my thing, and that kills this whole group because that's only one eye. So I think that was my correct way of playing. He might have done Joseki wrong. I don't know. But say that he did this, right? Say that he did that. Is that an issue? Again, if I go down, right? And he does this, I still Atari. He still takes, and then I still Atari, right? So it's not really an issue. Or if I decided to Atari, take, right here, right? It's nothing. See, Atari. That's a Panuki. It's already an Atari, right? And that just it's nothing. This is a false eye, right? So I don't care. So I got my corner back. So thankfully I was able to read that out, and that was the vital point. Okay. Anyways, let's keep going. He approaches this area, so I don't like it because there's a cut here. And he's trying to save the corner, so I decided to just protect. If he pushes, I go, he cuts, I Atari, and then he's in behind Black's territory. So he decides to defend. Not sure why, he's already alive there. That's an endgame move, so I decide to kind of limit his reach here. Reduce his points even more, so now I'm pushing him on the second line. I don't know what else I could do here, in all honesty. I don't know if I could push in and destroy something. Maybe some Aji was still there. I just decided to just build a massive wall and connect my groups. Okay. Now this is a large knight's move. It can be cut. And so this group is fairly weak, but I did want to reinforce it. So I tried to think of the best way possible. I didn't want to do a 2-space jump just because he's able to do a lot of Ataris here. So this protects the cut over here and protects my group. He decides to come out. I decide to strengthen this group here, as well as reducing him. Right? I play here to kind of push against his wall and concentrate him in this tiny little area. And then I come out and strengthening that to hopefully connect. Now right here, I see that he's building into my Moyo, and that's fine. I have a big wall. I'm protected. And I also have this group right here. It's kind of loose, but I still have some good moves where I can also reduce his Moyo as he's reducing mine. And this move right here is just to kind of poke and prod. He's very loose right here, so I feel like I could try to cut something. If anything, the vital point right here is the elephant's eye. But I was like, you know what, let me just go right here. Maybe I can do something. Maybe if he connects this way, I go under and I, just reduce this while these stones are like surrounded by black. That was the idea. And then I saw the elephant's eye, and then he decides to draw the horse shape. Poke, just a little bit. He decides to go here, and then I'm just gonna poke at his shape because his shape is terrible in this part. Okay, and now he's trying to live by building eyes. I don't want him to build eyes, so I'm hitting all the empty or all the tiger mouth shapes here. So this is another vital point. Okay, and it also protects my cut here, so it's a multi-purpose move. This, Gote. these stones are not a big deal. And so I'm just gonna walk out and try to connect my boundary right here. So you guys can see my boundary line. So these stones are weak. And he's really pushing it. He's really trying to do stuff. Again, I see the cut right here. He could do some sort of shenanigans. Cut, boom, boom, and then hit these. So if he decides to do that, I can at least push and cut. That was the purpose of this move and removing his eyes. He saw that. I didn't want him to connect this white group to these white groups, so I decided to cut. He decides to fill. I decide to protect my cut. Okay. Again, if he kills these two stones, I'm okay as long as my main wall is still alive. So he could, yes, Atari here, go here, whatever. Again, he's trying to connect to these white stones here. So hit the vital point. If he connects, I cut him in half. Okay, he decides to go this way. I decide to push. Again, he has two cuts right here. 1, 2. And I can see that this stone right here is very lonely, and I believe the ladder works in my favor. He decides to seal. I decide to cut. Right? Because why not? Now, at this point, he's trying to build eyes. If he plays right here, he has one eye. For the most part. I can do a throw in and all of that, but again, I have a lot of weaknesses here. So you guys saw I did take quite a bit of time. And I saw that he could still push and cut. And now that he has this big, massive liberty, I need to protect my cuts. Okay? This, I think, was a move. But I was like, you know what? Let's just get out. Even if he disconnects me, I can still run out and put pressure on these two stones. Hence for this move. Okay? He goes here. Now I'm playing a bamboo joint, putting pressure on these two stones now. Just in the event that something happens. He decides to disconnect me. I decide that, hey, if you're going to disconnect me, you might be able to run back. So I'm going to, you know, prevent that. And it depends on which way he's going to push, because I do have a couple Ataris right here. So this is just to protect either way that he pushes. Now, I think this was a mistake. I think he should have went down. Okay. But he decided to go down this way. And I decide to just kind of get on home. I have home right here. And I'm putting more pressure on these two stones. He pushes in. Okay, I do have a cut, but I'm not too worried. And this, again, if I haunt it here, it just leaves too many cuts. So I'm going to create the dog shape just to keep my groups connected. And it's not a super strong connection, but it's a connection. Okay, and then here comes my misreading. Okay. This is my misreading right here. This sequence. So these two stones could die right now. He plays here. Right, I play here. He extends. What I have to connect, and then he goes up, and now I'm really squeezing for life here. So I push here just to kind of poke at his shape again. He decides to go here, and in this moment, I was very confident that I wasn't going to get cut, so I didn't want him to make an eye. So one, get rid of my weakness by Ataring this side. He decides to fill. I decide to push to kill the eye. He goes here. I cut again to really capture these 5 stones here. And that's when I didn't see that I was surrounded. Okay, so give up the 2 stones. He Ataris, connect. I'm connected over here. I have a lot of liberties. So it will be a liberty race, but you know, it happens. He goes up. Again, connect my groups, just make it safe. If I can kill this in Sente, that would be great, but I don't think so. Again, he's pushing at my weaknesses here. I push down to try to get more liberties and to see if I can cut these 3 stones off, because again, these 2 stones are also vulnerable. So if there's a way that I can reduce the liberties of these 3 stones, that'd be great. Okay, again, he's pushing, and then he blocks. That's his right. Now, technically, I might have been able to do something here, but, you know, being able to come in underneath and just reduce, I think that was well worth it. I didn't want to play here because then he has a Sente move. So I want to play here, okay, to extend my liberties. And if he decides to push, then I can respond, okay? So I play there. He decides to kill right away. And then we just connect. Okay, now he's building eye shape and preventing me from entering to destroy it. I decide that, hey, you are really over-concentrated here, so make you even more concentrated. And I get a bigger corner. Now, again, I'm counting my liberties. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. And say that I'm counting my liberties. I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, 4. So I have 1. Essentially 1, because if he plays there, I have to respond. So that's 1 liberty, 2 liberty, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 liberties to 4 liberties. And let's say that I did play away. Let's say I played away. He pushes in. I connect. Right? He... I don't know. Pushes in. I connect. And then he... I don't know. Maybe pushes here. So I saw some things that I knew that I was ahead, but in the event that the game goes on longer and I lose count of my liberties, I was like, you know what? I just want to not deal with the Aji. So why not get rid of it altogether? That was at least my idea. So I decided to just connect, kill that liberty off right now. And if he plays in, that's a Gote move. He decides to go in this direction. Again, I'm not too worried. He goes. Okay, again, not too worried. He has to fix, otherwise I can start coming in. And then I'm pushing in here to kind of just reduce. This is just endgame moves now, because that's what I see. And that's when he resigns. So again, the fighting has already finished. I've already killed that group, and I've already killed this group. And so this whole entire center is essentially mine at this point, along with 3 corners. And that is game over. And so there we go. There you guys have it. So I am done for the day. It's pretty late now. It's midnight. And I thoroughly enjoyed this match. And so I'm very happy that I was able to beat a 1K. And so we're going to go up to 1 Dawn and see how well we do against this AI. Now, the AI is very weak. It's much weaker than what I'm typically used to going up against, which, you know, I feel proud that I can beat a 1K on this program, but I feel like this 1K is probably equivalent to around a 4Q or 3Q. No, 3 to 5Q on OGS with their free AI. So Fuego is the one I usually play against, or Ichinops, and they are a lot stronger than this one. So there we go. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. This was a 1 episode, 1 game, but it was a 1Q game. So I hope that was fun, and I hope that you guys got something away from it. And I'm hoping I'm showcasing my improvements very well. So until next time, thank you guys for watching.